Yo, this is Carlos Morgan. I'm Demond Mason, director of Soul on Ice, past, present, and future.
Truth is Sean.
Hi, I'm Colleen James.
I'm Fitz, Whit Vanderpool.
Hi, this is Barry White.
Hey, y'all, I'm Rudy Blair. You're listening to Black Exposed.
Black Exposed.
Black Exposed.
Black Exposed.
And you're listening to Sandra Tyler on Black Exposed. Black Exposed. Yeah.
And now it is my honor to introduce Juno winner and one of the faces of the next generation of Canadian hip hop, Havaya Mighty.
I'll spice it up. I've been so hot cause I'm the pilot, son. Them shorties piling up. You wanna be the runner up or you gon' tighten up? Listen, learn to roll a blunt for me and light it up. Be the best, better on your block. Both your man and your girl gon' fly. Yeah, we go cause the world don't stop. Come on, baby, better earn those stars. If you pull up for a hand, then I'ma reach it. If you pull up in a chat, I drop a beat, yeah. Got you pulling like your Carolina beach, yeah. Got you pulling like you're on the beat, yeah. I got it locked and you just got a foreign key, yeah. You wanna knock it down, you wanna quarantine, yeah. You wanna cuddle when we watch a foreign scene, yeah. And you ain't never want nobody more than me, yeah. Listen, I'm just in my vibe, but I ain't looking. I don't need the ice in order to put it. Nah, I can't only like it, gotta love it. You better make it more enticing or I'm cutting. You want my freedom, you want my body. I don't know no so-so. Hey, I've been icy like a froyo. Hey, find me on my door. I'm so fine, I make it through clothes. You either die or you I got the over the shoulder look pat down. I mean that the boy want track down. Whole squad pulled up so they ran down. Locked doors so the door kept ran down. When they see them, I just sank down. It seems that the boy want crack down. Bro, man down. Y'all need to broaden your scope. Picture you got darker skin and broaden your nose. I be sick when I be thinking about the trauma we know. This stuff is scripted, watch the drama unfold. You hear them sirens, that's the sound of the Lord. They say be silent with their hands on your jaw. They say you violent, they act like they God, they want submission. They'll let your ass get ravaged by the dogs cause there's a system. My black ass just don't fit it, oh I get it. It's a race game, and this game is hopeless. From the 60s they displaced the Scotians. Back then they made slave patrol and night watches. They became the roaches. Immigrants at this gate is open. Did the whole mile and they came the closest. I walk with this strange emotion in my head cause this grade is ropes and chains. Now I'm feeling safe in this shit feel. White on a strip like a shit short meal. And I ain't trying to get caught up, but I would never flip, I don't need no deal. I never straddled the devil. If it's hot, I don't hand to the kettle. Then my anger will shoot you whatever. You want my freedom. You want my body. Hey. When you see us play like you don't know us, I ain't just afraid of white and never wrong.
Welcome to Black Exposed with Sandra Tyler, KW's first and Canada's only show on primetime FM radio with black content and all black Canadian music. Kicking off tonight's show was last year's Mel Brown Music Festival headliner, Juno winner Havaya Mighty, with So-So and Protest. It's Tuesday, May 23rd, which means we're gearing up for the Mel Brown Music Festival this weekend, featuring Canadian hip-hop icon SAUKRATES and several incredible Canadian artists. Juno winner Carlos Morgan chats about his upcoming album, Where I've Been, Where I'm Going, his collab with SAUKRATES, plus a sneak peek of a new single on his album. And I'm putting the Black Canadian artist spotlight on artists performing at this year's Mel Brown Music Festival this weekend. So let's start the party with two incredible Mel Brown Music Festival performers, reggae artist Amoy Evans with Sorry, and Juno winner Sean Jones with She Said. I'm Sandra Tyler. This is Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
Here we go again. I'm about to lose my mind. So sad, my heart is broken. I done went and pissed off my man. Yeah. If you see him, tell him so. I really miss him. You don't deserve it. I didn't mean the things I said. The words I screamed, yo, I regret it. No, I feel so bad. I didn't mean to make you mad. Sorry, baby. I apologize. Oh, sorry, baby. Yeah, the story's old. Another quarrel, now my bed is cold. Didn't mean to cuss him out. It's just sometimes I can't hold my mouth. Yeah. But if you see him, tell him this from me. I'm looking for him. I'm searching for you. I didn't mean the things I said. The words I yelled you, I regret it. Yo, I feel so bad. I hate that I made you mad. Sorry, baby. Yeah, I apologize. Oh, sorry, baby. So sorry, baby. I apologize. Yeah. Sorry, baby. Please allow me, I insist. I wanna find him. Yeah. I didn't mean the things I said. I should have controlled myself. Got me feeling bad, so sad. I made you mad. Sorry, baby. Oh, I apologize. Sorry, baby. Now I'm on the town. He's got me running, looking around. Yeah. He's gone and slammed the door. When I lied, said I didn't love him no more. I need to make the wrongs alright. We need to stop with the fussing and the fighting. Stop the fighting, baby. I didn't mean the words I said. I wasn't thinking and you don't deserve it. And it made me mad to see you all so sad. Sorry, baby. I apologize. Sorry, baby. So sorry, baby. Can I say I'm sorry, baby? Sorry, baby. When you see my sweet love, nothing else matters. No. All I need is forgiveness. I'm ready to confess it. I need you bad. Without your life it goes so sad. Yes. I apologize. Sorry, baby.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean Jones, a Canadian recording artist based out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I've been singing for around 20 years, first with the Juno award-winning group In Essence, and when that group broke up, I decided to go solo. Since then, I've made albums, I've toured the world, but I now have a residency at a place called Casa Loma in downtown Toronto, where my band, The Righteous Echo, and I throw down soul classics all night. The thing I love most about being a Canadian artist and the Canadian music scene right now is that it just feels like it's buzzing everywhere. It feels like the entire world is talking about us. We've always had great artists. There's no doubt about that. But right now, I mean, it's like The Weeknd. We got Bieber. We got Drake. There's a spotlight that's on Canada, and everyone is talking about it. And it's just very, very exciting as a Canadian artist to see this happening and to be a part of it.
That's it, no makeup yet, she is flawless. And I wonder what it is I did to wake up next to beauty like this. Like the picture in the frame flame. My Mona Lisa has a name. Now I know love. Oh, smooth as butter, her complexion, her lips are now my obsession. Her eyes, they call me into question if I stumble upon ever. Her desire made a claim. Nothing will ever be the same. 'Cause now I know love. Ooh, she is the fire inside of me. She's the reason my heart beats. She is perfection endlessly. Ooh, she is love. If I'm true in my confession, I get lost in her attention. Feel so good I start to question if I deserve her affection. I surrender unafraid as I ascend into her flame. Now I know love. Ooh, she is the fire inside of me. She's the reason my heart beats. She is perfection endlessly. Ooh, she is love. Funny how I was living life without ever knowing the other side. I came along and showed me how sweet it could be. She is the fire inside me. She's the reason my heart beats. She is perfection endlessly. Ooh, she is love. She is the fire inside me. She's the reason my heart beats. She is perfection endlessly. Ooh, she is love. Ooh, she is love. Oh, she is love. She is love.
Welcome back to Black Exposed. I'm Sandra Tyler. That was reggae artist Amoy Evans and Sean Jones both performing this weekend at the Mel Brown Music Festival with headliner and hip-hop legend SAUKRATES. Coming up, two Black emerging artists performing at this year's Mel Brown Emerging Artist Showcase, May 27th. Taraj Garad, an Ethiopian-Canadian who co-founded the KW Poetry Slam with the song Black Gold, and hip-hop artist No Invite with the song Moonlight. I'm Sandra Tyler. This is Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
Black Muslim girl with the brilliance of many suns and the wisdom of many moons, where every phase is a better you. Look at the divine at work while they deny our worth. Prayer bead woven fingers when we are triggered, then proceed to whisper scripture and strive higher than the brand of justice that was promised here in the in-between, here in the you can't hear yourself loud enough to hear your dreams. I know this system makes you nervous sometimes, but your nervous system was designed to feed you feeling, impulse through your pulse for healing. Your winter's withering in your bloom while holding on to their truths. Your blackness has always been in season. Fire in your soul, you hold more than they know. Shining like gold, that glow is so magical. Black Muslim girl, you are more than magic. You are powerful, they can't even imagine. You are black gold, black gold, black gold. Black gold, black gold, black gold. You are more than magic. You are a multitude of dope, fly out of this world. Love, making love to love, melanated masterpiece. There is nothing tragic about you. The tragedy is living in the kind of world that brings you the kind of grief that has you digging the earth with your teeth. Duality wrapped in your tongue as you code switch, deep enough to be black and Muslim, but rarely at the same time. Your spine is a site of intergenerational trauma, and they mine your back until it cracks and exposes the black gold from your backbone that was sought. But this is not a minery. We are the kind of tired you become when you're both the product and the labor, because apparently there's a bed here on our backs that some will sleep on yet call themselves woke. Fire in your soul, you hold more than they know. Shining like gold, that glow is so magical. Blackness and girls, you are more than magic. You are powerful, they can't even imagine. You are black gold, black gold, black gold. Black gold, black gold, black gold. Blackness and girls, you are more than magic. You are powerful, they can't even imagine. You are black gold, black gold, black gold. Black gold, black gold, black
You wasn't around when I was down. Now she wanna fuck cause I'm up. Got it from the dirt, had to come out the mud. You was hating back then, now they showing me love. Yeah, now they tryna show me some love. They bad for talking on my name. Now they tryna take me out. I'm in the 5-star restaurant, tell the waiters bring all the steaks out. I had to go get it, yeah baby, we paid now. I had to go get it, yeah baby, we paid. Yeah, I can feel the jealousy when I step in the room. Come get high with me, baby, get high as the moon. In the moonlight, get the moonlight. Yeah, in the moonlight, get the moonlight. Late nights thinking all of myself, I just look up at the moon. I swear I can't sleep, I've been thinking about you. Tell me when the moon's right. Yeah, I'll meet you under the moonlight. In the moonlight, when the moon's right, I'll meet you under the moon. In the moonlight, when the moon's right, I'll meet you under the moon. You wasn't around when I was down. Now she wanna because I'm up. Got it from the dirt, had to come out the mud. You was hating back then, now they showing me love. Yeah.
The Mel Brown Music Festival is May 26th to 28th, featuring Canadian hip-hop pioneer SAUKRATES, a celebration of Black music in KW, music education, and diversity. Black emerging artists and Black music legends, Faith Amore, Denise Williams, Sean Jones, The Arsenals, Douglas Watson, John Corbin, and SAUKRATES. The Mel Brown Music Festival, May 26th to 28th. Free tickets at melbrownfestival.ca. Hosted by KPL Central.
Coming up next, we sit down with Juno winner Carlos Morgan. We talk about his upcoming album, Where I've Been, Where I'm Going, plus how he's curating the Mel Brown Music Festival. And we have a little fun with him as always. I'm Sandra Tyler. This is Black Exposed 98.5 CKWR.
My life, this is my life. 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 My life has been filled with a lot of pain, sadness, sorrow, and abuse. I've endured through a lot of abandonment, rejection, belittling, and I was told I would never amount to anything or be anyone deserving of love, happiness, and success. I've made many repeated mistakes, and I've made many poor, selfish, and hurtful choices. It took me a long time for me to realize that I am worthy of love. I'm deserving of the best. So if you've been through and endured hardships, heartache, and disappointments, declare to yourself that this is my life, and I am worthy of love, life, peace, success, and happiness. This is my life.
Welcome back to Black Exposed with Sandra Tyler. Juno winner Carlos Morgan joins us to chat about the Mel Brown Music Festival and Symposium, May 26th to 28th at the KPL Central. Carlos is not only the curator, but he's also the producer. Welcome back to Black Exposed, my friend. We missed you.
Thanks for having me, Sandra. Thank you.
Guy, you've got a new album coming out in the fall. What is different about the second annual festival?
Well, we have some brand new performers. Some of them include Amoye Evans, 5-time Juno nominated reggae artist, Reese Russell Bowen, gospel artist, Douglas Watson, blues artist, SAUKRATES.
Wow.
Yeah, SAUKRATES will be performing with classical opera singer Denise Williams, accompanied by Andrew Craig, and together they're known as Melanate. Faith Amore, who's doing jazz, and Sean Jones, a very popular, well-known R&B soul singer in Canada. May 26th and 27th, they're going to be held at the Kitchener Public Library. This year, they're going to be at 2 locations. Again, the KPL Kitchener Public Library at 85 Queen Street North, and Church of the Good Shepherd, which will be held on Sunday, May 28th. We're going to have the youth performance again. It's really great to be working with you and Nathan Stretch and the Willingham extended members of the team, which includes Sam Navy and John Corbin.
For the young listeners, who is SAUKRATES?
Man, in terms of hip-hop artists in Canada, I'll start in Canada. I personally put SAUKRATES in the top 5 hip-hop artists in Canada. That would be alongside Maestro, Mishi, Cardinal. I'll put SHOCKLAIR in there, the Dream Warriors in there. For me, SAUKRATES, as a lyricist, his voice, and not only can he rap, but he's got a really distinctive singing voice, which I really enjoy. I love his singing voice too. And actually, my new album that I'm releasing called Where I've Been, Where I'm Going, I'm featuring him on one of the songs called Belong to You. I'm really excited about SAUKRATES. Any hip hop heads who are out there who are listening to this, come to the show, to SAUKRATES show on Saturday, May 27th at the Kitchener Public Library. And if you want to hear real hip hop, not the hip hop that y'all kids are into today, come and check SAUKRATES out. Take some notes on what hip hop, lyricism, flow, music, production, vibe. Last year, one of our featured performances was Havaya Mighty. She had just won the Juno Award for Best Rap Album, and she was the first female artist to win Best Rap Album at the Juno Awards. Brian laid it out last year. SAUKRATES is going to lay it out this year. So y'all come out, hear SAUKRATES do his thing. Man, I'm really looking forward to hearing him. Check out his music online. Check out his music videos. Done a lot of production for Julie Black. Done production and worked with SHOCKLAIR. He's worked with Redman, Method Man, members of Wu-Tang Clan. He's international.
I'm blown away. This is fire, Carlos. Fire. And you and SAUKRATES go way back.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Juno and MMVA and SOCAN and UMAC and every other award winner, Carlos Morgan, he comes from that era of when hip hop and R&B started just making the music scene over 30 years ago in Canada. He has worked with and he knows Maestro, Julie Black, SHOCKLAIR, Northern Touch. Like he grew up with these guys, all of these musicians. He is part of that crew. Carlos, you are a legend. I am really, really excited because you have a new album coming out. Tell us about that.
So the name of the album is called Where I've Been, Where I'm Going. It's going to be a double album. It's going to be 2 parts. I'm releasing 10 songs in September, and then I'm releasing another 10 songs next March, God willing. So the first part will be, the first 10 song is the Where I'm Going chapter, and then the Where I've Been chapter will be released in spring of 2024. And then I'm going to start touring. I'm going to be making vinyl and CDs. So at my shows, I'll be selling them, which I know include the liner notes and songwriters, producers, all the credits of who worked on the songs. And the first single I'm hoping to release will be a gospel inspirational song that I wrote and co-composed, but I am producing with Monique Spence. And it's a gospel song featuring gospel artist Michelle Adams. And the song is called Come Take My Hand. So the album it's a journey of my life. The first part of the album will be songs around heartbreak, relationship ending experiences, and ups and downs in relationships. Then there'll be a couple of songs that will be about my personal life. And the second half of the album, Where I'm Going, will start with experiences of like Have Little Faith, Long Hard Road, which is my favorite song on the album. And then I'll move into songs about love and falling in love, which SAUKRATES will be on that particular song. I'm actually going into the studio this afternoon to continue working on Come Take My Hand. I've done some co-writes, again, Socrates being one of them. I've written with Grammy award-winning producer Matthew Gerard. I have a duet with another Juno award-winning singer who's from Kitchener. Her name is Miranda Walsh. She won a Juno along with her sister, Mystic. And then I've done some songwriting with Daryl Joseph Denny. We have a very romantic, beautiful love song on the album called Spend the Night. Cesaro Grant Jr. and Colin Monroe, we wrote a couple of songs together, one of them featuring a sample of Billie Holiday's vocal in it, taking it back to the early mid-2000 neo-soul sound. Got a couple of songs that are influenced by Marvin Gaye, Prince, and D'Angelo. And then there's some new songs that there's a combination of R&B trap, but not so much on the trap side. And then I've written songs with guys like Temi and Chris Sandy, who goes by the production name C#. A song I'm really excited to release is called I'll Die Loving You, which features a sample which I interpolated by an old 1970s classic song called You Make Me Feel Brand New. You make me feel brand new.
I've always wanted to ask a musician this question, but I just never had the chance. But I'm going to ask you, since your album is based on relationships and heartbreaks, how does your wife feel about you writing about the past?
I'm not married, but my ex-wife...
let's...
there's actually two or three songs on my album that was inspired by my marriage when I was married. So I don't know if she'll hear them, but if she does, then hey, a lot of songwriters write about their lives.
Taylor Swift?
She is like, if you want to learn about someone's life and relationships, put her on. She puts it out there. I was inspired by artists like Marvin Gaye. His songwriting for me and how he told stories and shared about his life is a huge inspiration for me. It gives a window into a songwriter's life, but it also tells a story of everyone's life. You're in relationships, the highs and lows of relationships, and unfortunately when relationships don't last and the heartbreak or all the emotions that go with it, when you are so invested in someone, your heart, soul, body, mind, and spirit are entangled and entwined with someone that you've fallen in love with. You think this is someone that you believe and think this is someone you're going to spend your life with. And then it doesn't happen, or you do end up getting married and then the marriage doesn't work out and you're going through divorce and there's heartbreak and all this deep pain. And I had that experience. I wrote a song about it. And even sometimes still now, I'll listen to the particular song. There's one particular song called Falling Through that's going to be on the album. And I say, I'm lost, confused. I don't know what to do. Our love is falling through. There's no more me and you. I went through that. I felt lost. I felt this huge gaping wound when my ex-wife and I split up. Stuff was oozing out and it just was for weeks, for months. And I'm sure everybody most people who's gone through a divorce can relate to that hard pain. But writing that song, just listening to it over and over and over again, for me, helped me through a lot of what I was experiencing. None of the songs I've written are I'd be like, oh, I hate you and you this and you were that kind of, I wouldn't write something like that. And if I were to, I would be still very respectful. Yes. For example, one of the songs, you dehumanize and demonize my feelings and you rarely speak the truth. You've made me the culprit to everyone I stand accused. We could have made it better, but you weren't willing to try. So I'm ready to lose you, girl. I'm saying goodbye. I could say how I feel by saying, this is how you were to me. I still love you. I still care, but I couldn't say these feelings. We're having some problems and I'd like to say how I feel, but I can't say it. So now, but anytime I tried to speak up, I felt I was being silenced or not being heard. And then I would get angry. I get so angry and then I'd feel like an idiot. I'd feel like a fool. So I will express those feelings of angst. I'm going to do it in a way where I believe it's respectful. And people be like, yeah, that's right. You tell her. Yeah. Or, a woman would hear that, be like, yeah, you tell him. He said how I feel. You know what I mean? So.
I'm dying over here. I love you. I love you so much.
I love you too.
You're hilarious. You always brighten my day. Do you think a woman's scorn that's been written about that they've ever tried to sue for royalties because it's about them?
I've not heard of that particular scenario. I have heard, but I can't remember right now who the artist was, where they wrote a song. Oh, and you hear it all the time in hip hop, especially, where somebody will write a song about an experience. The person that the song was written about, I don't know if they necessarily sued the person. I think they threatened to sue the person. And I don't think they threatened to sue the person because they felt they were being slandered or defamed.
Well, it's kind of good then that you apologize to all the women in your life and your song.
Yeah, and some of them would be like, I remember one, still friends with this particular ex, and we were talking a few months ago, and I said that I've written songs that were inspired by her, not particularly about her, and she got upset.
Well, yeah. I mean...
She got upset that I didn't write a song about her. She said...
Oh, about her.
Yeah, she said, you wrote a song that I inspired? Why didn't you write a song about me? I'm like, I don't know. Okay.
Have you ever put your exes in your music videos?
No, but I would like to. Yeah, I don't think.
I don't know. Or, separate green rooms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I reached out to an ex and she were to, she'd probably say yes. And then when I tell her what the song's about, what the story is, be like, I ain't doing that. But what I would like to do is find someone who looks close to an ex.
Yeah.
And have that look-alike in the video, and then say, okay, well, you didn't be in it, but I found someone who looked like you. And I said, okay, act like this, say that, look at me like that.
I have a great music video idea.
Oh, you do?
We go to Fitz's gym.
Okay.
We find a bunch of actors that look like your exes, and we just stick you in the middle of a boxing ring, and while they punch the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, you're not that bad. You're a very inspiring person on the mic, off the mic. You are who you are wherever you go, and you're always inspiring emerging artists, like with the Mel Brown Festival. So the Mel Brown Festival is in a few days. It's May 26th to 28th.
Yes.
You can go to melbrownfestival.ca. Tickets are free. And again, go to the melbrownfestival.ca. And Carlos, please come back with your new music. Come back. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
You're always a co-host on this show. So
thank you so much, and to you, Sandra, for all the work that you're doing for the Mel Brown Festival, Music Festival, and for Black Exposed. This is an incredible platform that you have and that you're doing for the Black community, for the community in general, and definitely for the Black community, highlighting and featuring and exposing the Black experience, Black people, and what the Black community is doing and are doing in the Waterloo region. This is a wonderful, wonderful platform that you have, and I'm so deeply, deeply grateful to you.
Can you sing us out?
Yeah, let me see. Okay. This one's called We're Gonna Make It, which you can see on the YouTube. You can see on YouTube my music video for We're Gonna Make It on YouTube. Or you could go to iTunes to download it, or to Spotify and stream it, and it goes like this. If there's a way that we can keep our love together, and if there's a way that we can make our love much better, I don't want to be alone, 'cause I know that I can take it. But if we work this out, that's how we're gonna make it.
Wow, Carlos Morgan, everyone. We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it, y'all.
From the album that's set to release September 22nd, and you will hear it first on Black Exposed.
Yeah, baby.
Thanks, brother. I love you so much.
When you love, you don't stop. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Yeah. Oh, check it out. Here we go. Ooh, we're gonna make it. Early one morning, as I was watching TV, the phone rang and it was you wanting to see me. Not a good idea, cause we'll end up in bed. All the stress you put me through, messing with my head. But I know that if there's a way that we can keep our love together, and if there's a way that we can make our love much better, I don't wanna leave you alone, because I know that I can't take it. But if we work this out, that's how we're gonna make it. That's how we're gonna make it. Now every time that I see you, I wonder what we'll go through. Are we gonna fight or get along? I don't know what to do. You don't listen to how I feel, so I keep it inside. I won't have you using me, playing with my life. No, I wanna. There's a way that we can keep our love together. There's a way that we can make our love much better. I don't wanna leave you alone, because I know that I can't take it. But if we work this out, that's how we're gonna make it. If there's a way that we can keep our love together, there's a way that we can make our love much better. I don't wanna leave you alone, because I know that I can't take it. If we work this out, that's how we're gonna make it. That's how we're gonna make it. That's how we're gonna make it. You don't know how to talk to me. You push me away, yes you do. I don't wanna stay alone. Why can't you see this is killing me? What can we do to make it right? Cause I wanna love you. Yes I do. Yeah, I said I love you. I wanna hold you. Yeah. We can make it better. Hey,
Tonight's Black Canadian Artist Spotlight is Sudbury's own Cordell Ronan 705 Miller. He combines his influences from hip-hop along with the nerd culture. He brings well-thought-out melodies and sharp lyrical barbs to all his musical creations. His songs represent the Nickel City with the song Flex Chicks. I'm Sandra Tyler. You're listening to Black Exposed.
I know I already gave love to my Nickel City queens, but on this one, gotta give love to the Flex Chicks, you know? Yo, when I'm alone in my room, like yo, L on the classics, needing love that's someone I can match with. Think it's you, it's true, at long last it's found the proof, we've reached them greener pastures. Yeah, we'll never freeze, ever stall, to hold you down proper, cause you seem to be the type to like to tease on the call. Plus you stay fly when we out, like you be an art piece on the wall. Look, angelic, so heavenly. With a freak side, you know, stay tempting me. Down chick, even go split rent with me. It's why in my heart you be at what hope never be. Shine like the sun, giving rays, while some hoes bringing drama for days. But hey, cause of you see the wrong in my ways, so now coming through on the song, giving praise. Hey, one love for the flex chicks, head to toe stay fly on the fresh shit. Got their own, not stressing the next chick. Be the ones you want, not want flex with. Yeah, so 2 times for the flex chicks. Hold it down with the crown, they the best chick. Types you want grow, get checks with. So one love for the flex chicks. Yo, what you want me to say? Try and be a power couple like Beyonce and Jay. Maybe Big Sean or Janae. Cause you go give the kind of love, never walking away. It's like a grand tsunami, how your wave feel in my heart anytime you slam it on me. Try and stay afloat with your glam till I be try and make videos like we Pam and Tommy. Sorry. Shit a chat, never mind in the talking about this and that. We sitting back, grin crack while I'm penning raps, killing tracks for my queen like we reppin' Pap. Yeah, see it's more than words to me. Point is, they at where you deserve to be. So I'ma keep serving she and keep the city burning up to the 3rd degree. It's like one love for the flex chicks, head to toe stay fly on they fresh shit. Got their own, not stressing the next chick. Be the ones you want now. Want flex with, yeah. So 2 times for the flex chicks. Hold it down with the crown, they the best chicks. Be types you want grow, get checks with. So one love for the flex chicks. Yo, on that job to never let your smile fade. Down the aisle with your girls as the bridesmaids. Miles away from the types eyeing sideways. Vintage love like Kangos and high fades. Yeah, see I love your flow. That's why you litty in the city, get treated like a pot of gold. Knowing you a treasure, so bet you I'ma take it slow till we at my crib and my bed clothes optional. Too real, no similar looking. Type I get knocked straight, come to the booking, getting me hooked in like a drug. So you know when hot sex on the platter, I be loving your cooking. Ayy, shine like the sun, giving rays. While some hoes try bringing drama for days, but hey, cause you see the wrong in my ways, so now coming through on the song, giving praise. One love for the flex chicks, head to toe stay fly on the fresh shit. Got their own, not stressing the next chick. Be the ones you want, not want flex with. Yeah, so 2 times for the flex chicks. Hold it down with the crown, they the best chicks. Be types you want grow, get checks with. So one love for the flex chicks. Yeah, if you holding down your man, your fam, and friends with the last dollar in your hand, understand you a flex chick. Yeah, say you a flex chick. Yo, if you be holding down your man, your fam, and friends with the last dollar in your hand, understand you a flex chick. Damn right, you a flex chick.
I'm Fitz, the Whip Vanderpool, 6-time professional boxing champion, 3-division pro champ, and you are listening Black Exposed.
Listen, but it's on my microphone, I'm national. You know they call me black cause I'm an African. I am black, 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 I am black. You gonna change that? I am black, I am black. Nothing can change that. I am black, I am black. Nothing can change that. I am black, I am black. Nothing can change that. You call me black, black, black cause I'm an African. I am black, black, black. Nothing can change that. I am black, black, black. Nothing can change that. I am black, black, black. Nothing can change that. You call me black, black, black cause I'm an African. I'm an African, I'm relevant. Treat me like a diamond. I work so hard for my daily bread. Stop treating me like a alien. I'm no difference like you. I play safe for my crib. It's the same blood in our vein. It's the same pain we feel. I want no war but peace. I don't wanna bring God to my peace. So set me free justice. So set me free justice. It is one life we all got, but you gotta try to take mine. Stop bullying, protect me. Stop bullying cause I'll fight back. I ain't care about the colors. I am black. Being racism. I am black. Asian or Brazilian. I am black. Indian, Australian. I am black. Poor man or rich man. I am black. Silver or golden. I am black. Knows we all want. Military men, civilians. I am black. I am black. Nothing can change that. I am black. I am black. Nothing can change that. I am black. I am black. Nothing can change that. You call me black, black, black cause I'm an African. I am black, black, black. Nothing can change that. I am black, black, black. Nothing can change that. I am black, black, black. Nothing can change that. You call me black, black. cause I'm an African. I ain't care about the colors. I am black. Being racist. I am black. Asian or Brazilian. I am black. Indian or Australian. I am black. Poor man or rich man. I am black. Silvers or golden. I am black. God knows we all want. Military men, civilians. I am black. I am black.
I'm Sandra Tyler with Black Exposed. In case you missed it last week, Canadian hip-hop legend SAUKRATES headlines this weekend's Mel Brown Music Festival. This is SAUKRATES, Fades Away, featuring King Rain and Drake.
I've been counting every penny, every day, getting grown. Seems nothing's wrong, but it feels like I got an empty head, cause one comes in, one goes out. At least I got a reason to sing a song. I guess I'll go until it all just fades away. Do you remember that classy Sinatra? Fly me to the moon, Quincy Jones was an offer. I wish my life could be as perfect as that was. But even Frank, like he couldn't dodge a coffin. We listen to Frank White and Machiavelli often. James Yancey got the deep hopping. Watching them do it, I learned the audible option to put Toronto #1 on the top 10. SAUKRATES rocked them until it all just fades away. Obama baracked them until it all just fades away. Yeah, until it all just fades away.
Successes of greatness, light it up in your darkest day. Dr. J to LeBron James, James Brown to Mike J. Me to Teo D.I.A. It's ill to why spirits come again and again. Even haunted as Kurt Cobain, J. Coltrane, trouble men like Marvin Gaye. And hey, I live today like Marley, Malcolm, and Martin. To Teo on the top 10, King Rain, rock them until it all just fades away. Yo, Sock, we got them until it all just fades away. Till it all fades away.
Till it all just fades away.
Till it all fades away.
Now here stands the story of your life, homie. I got the light. I'ma pass it to the right.
Look,
to the right.
Give me the torch, I will carry that till I can't, till I'm geriatric. When I'm sick and the glowing ball and my Blackberry don't click, and I relocate someone and marry that quick. Until Jay don't make my day and Wayne don't sound the same. Return each year and be back better than ever. Since latest better than ever, and we like syrup and pancakes, we better together. My nigga chop bees like they severed the letter. You stay around for a while, but it's never forever. So
until it all just fades away. I guess I'm gonna go until it all just fades away. Till it all fades away. Till it all just fades away. Fades away. Yeah. If I'm gonna play this game, I'll put $1 on your dime. I'll put in time. Now where's my money? We living on a playing board. Roll the dice, my nigga, we trying to score. And put a little food on the table, with a be just fine. I guess I'll go until it all just fades away. I guess I'll go until it all just fades away. I guess I'll go until it all just fades away. I guess I'll go until it all just fades away.
How you feeling? My name is SAUKRATES. I grew up playing a lot of sports and, still enjoy playing. So to affiliate it to the beginning of a football season or a basketball season, the amount of buzz that goes on worldwide. First of all, you've got new beginnings. That falls in line with the listeners who have been around for a while, are familiar with the work. And for the new, a refreshing journey. I find that diehard fans are praying when we pick up that album, we are going to get maybe that what a sports fan would call that one their favorite athlete, or what I would call in music that favorite song. Might not be the single, that the lead single, it just ends up being wishes granted. The public who are aware of what I do, I like to keep them on their toes, so they never really know totally what to expect besides quality.
Yeah. Word up. Yeah. SAUKRATES in the house. About to turn it on now. Heating it up. Word up. Figures of speech take over the whole world, baby. Word up. Yeah. You can't f with my style. Word up. Yeah. Check me out.
For the
time ticks on through the early morning breaks of dawn. I'm an emperor whose empire crushes the pawn. I gave birth to a novel scene. Still in the green, ooh, blow out your smoke screen. So freeze, please, cause it's MC in every degree. Can't have a punk spilling head cheese. Socrates, a felon in this rap game, rebelling and rock stadiums like Van Halen or Bruce Springsteen. What is war good for? Even when cash rules, you still lose, my quoting the words of a shotty. Well, who is becomes who was, and who could have been will never be somebody. All I want's a green in my gene. The earth is mean, so I plot mad schemes. Wild for the night, being polite. You're drowning in creek without a fight. What, some more psych shit? You wanna battle? Touch the mic and see how close you might get. Or bust you missile flick and send you back to your dimension of whackness. Dodge block and end with a backflip. So then the beat becomes shank. Let the fat woman scream, it ain't over till I finish my skank. They call me for the time. They call me for the time. And if the time runs out, then brother, you will get turned out. And if the clock keeps ticking, then nigga, you will lose no doubt. If the time runs out, then brother, you will lose no doubt. And if the clock keeps ticking, then nigga, you will lose no doubt. If the time runs out, then brother, you will get turned out. And if the clock keeps ticking, then nigga, you will lose no doubt. Make money, money night and day. Following the footsteps so you can flow the act around the way. Every day's a payday. Crooks are living the life for kings in the ghetto. Emeralds and fat diamond rings. Stay alive and strive. Let a nigga know that you're real. And quit playing Leonard Part 5. Recognize my rhyme. My Valentine's Day, a deadly love. Powerful like Daddy Time. Keep checking your watch before I've taken your home plate. I'm Jackie Robinson, you better dodge Brooklyn. My Mac will never crack, so and I got Mother Nature down to nothing. An asset to the rhyming biz, my nigga. Never ask me what time it is. I'll kick a quiz and go sphinx on your ass and ask you if a falls in the ghetto, will they harass you and ask you? Sit and think a deadly venom starts to sink through your fucking skin and melts to your lip. The shaman getting low on Tangeray. Flip the script on an A&R, stifling his RNA. Promising is comforting to the fool, but work some of the time. But word is born, the smirk, son. Better be white by tomorrow night, Finito, capiche? Or I'ma have my way like Carlito. If the time runs out, then brother, you will get turned out. And if the clock keeps ticking, then nigga, you will lose no doubt. If the time runs out, then brother, you will get turned out. And if the clock keeps ticking, then nigga, you will lose no doubt. If the time runs out, then brother, you will get turned out. And if the
All right, here's what's happening around town. You know the Mel Brown Festival is May 26th to 28th this weekend at the KPL Central and the Good Shepherd Church, featuring headliner Socrates. I'm not sure if there's any tickets left, but go to melbrownfestival.ca. I know since we've announced headliner Socrates, they have been going fast. Dig Millennial presents Afro Vibe on Gawkel Saturday, June 3rd from 2 to 9, celebrating, elevating, and amplifying Black culture from Africa and around the world. Guyanese Fit Chick, the leading digital Caribbean fitness trainer, is now available online to help you with your workouts. Check out her classes at GuyaneseFitChick.com. Now here's some summer concerts and festivals worth noting. Amanda Marshall performs at the Center in the Square June 21st. I'm definitely going to check this festival out. Nelly presents the Hot and Her Festival June 24th at Downsview Park, Toronto. Wait till you hear the lineup. Alright, so it features live performances by Nelly, Yayo, Akon, T.I., Fat Joe, Rick Ross, Ja Rule, Chingy, and of course, wouldn't be the same without Carrie Hilson. Tickets at hotandher.ca. That's hotandherre.ca. And that's what's black around town.
How many times must I yell I can't breathe? My voice fading fast from the weight of my screams. What else must I do to prove I'm hurting? I fear for my life, yet the world fears
my skin. Tell me how long it's too long. Waiting for 100 years, the pain, the hurt, the tears. You tell me you see nothing wrong. Enough is enough is enough is enough. Enough is enough is enough is enough. Blood cries from the ground, but nobody hears the sound. It's enough. It's enough. How many more will have to die before we make a change or find a compromise? We pray segregated, but wanna go to heaven. That seems to me like a twisted religion. Tell me, when is my change gonna come? Waiting for 100 years, the pain, the hurt, the tears. You tell me you see nothing wrong. Love cries from the ground, but nobody hears the sound. It's enough. It's enough. 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 Love cries from the ground, but nobody hears the sound. It's enough. You said you'll never leave nor forsake me. You said you'll never give me more than I can bear. No, no, no. Your word is true. Your promises are yes and amen. But I'm tired. Yes, I'm tired. I'm tired.
That's it for tonight's Black Exposed. Special thanks to the Juno winner Carlos Morgan. Look for his upcoming album, Where I've Been, Where I'm Going, releasing September 22nd. If you haven't got your tickets for the Mel Brown Music Festival featuring headliner Socrates, I suggest at some point you try to find them on the black market. Or you can go to melbrownfestival.ca and see if there's any left. Next week, I sit down with music industry pioneer David Click Cox, who helped launch the black music scene in Canada and was head of artist and repertoire at Universal Music Canada. So if you're an artist, you're going to want to make sure you check out Tuesday, May 30th show, 6 p.m. You can find me on my socials at Sandra Tyler and at Black Exposed 98.5 CKWR. Black Exposed is Canada's first and only show on primetime FM radio with black content and all black Canadian music. You can hear Black Exposed every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Stream live on CKWR.com and stream after on Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, Samsung, and most other streaming services. Stay blessed, everyone. I'm Sandra Tyler. This is Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR. Celebrate each other's blackness in every shade. Good night.